What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining us. We are here, we're about to play our 20th game of the third season of From Zero to Hero. Now we're going to have a look at the squad, have a look at the schedule, have a look at the league table as we do all the time, then get into today's game. So straight to the schedule. Since you were last with us, it has been a roller coaster, and we followed up the cup defeat with a 2-1 victory over Fram Larvik before a 2-0 home defeat to start, and we never got started. Then we played Rainham away and got a 3-1 victory, really happy with that, before 3 really disappointing games. Losing 2-0 away to Sanez, then a 0-0 at home to Nesotra. Then we have just lost in our last game 2-0 away to Tromsdalen. So we really need to get a victory to turn things around today. Going to go on to the league table, and as you can see, we are sitting in 8th place. A victory today would more than likely throw us up into 6th. In fact, it would, because 2 teams above us have had to play the game more. But it's really disappointing, especially after the great success of last season. It's upsetting to be now battling for just to get into the playoffs. But fingers crossed we can do it in the end, guys. So let's have a look, see who's been playing well so far this season. So Espen is topping the goals. Of 17 games, he's got 10 goals. But again, you will see after that it is Vinu Uldal with 4, and then after that we have Jerson and Rojan still on 3. They're on 3 after about 6 games. Zagukas has 3, and then a couple players on 2 and a couple on 1. Really disappointing, the goals from other areas of my team. It is something which I'm still struggling to improve, but hopefully in the long run we can get that sorted. Onto the assists, again another area which is shocking. Burskis has 4 assists in 22 games. Then it's Birkland with 4, and then you have Zagukas, Darlem, Uldram with 3. So really shocking, I think. Definitely needs to improve. Under the key passes, Zagukas is top now 76, and after that it's right down to 33 key passes from Burksis. So really, again, it's just not the best, and we're just not performing this year. It's definitely a battle this year, our third season in charge. On to interceptions. You will see 2 of our defenders have over 200 interceptions. So really happy with that. Shows the blocking well, shows the doing the jobs. Now we actually have 2 players tied on 126 of them, and we have our centre back Gerson, and then we have Burksis as well on 126. On to the average ratings, 7.42 for Gerxis. But he's been so hit and miss fitness wise again, whilst the reason why he was on the bench for the last game. Most valuable player, 48k now Zagukas, and then 29k for Diaz and Vinegland. So really happy with the value of the players is going up. Some other news to show you is we are now affiliated with a English club. We are affiliated with Norwich City. Wasn't my choice, didn't ask for it, it just randomly came up. Norwich will be able to send players on loan to Egerton. They have the first option to buy players from Egerton. That's obviously could be down due to our youth system. And we get 41k per year, which is fantastic. Also, we had a new sponsorship come in. You'll see here 122k per season for a couple of years. So we had 620k balance for the season so far, which is fantastic because we are making money every single year, which is the main thing at the minute. If we can build up a very solid financial base in the long run, it's going to help us and it's going to give us that chance to push for top flight promotion. I'm just going to now show you my profile because we are so far in now with only 10 games to go to the season. So as I go into the profile screen, you will see now I'm going to fade in my original stats. And now you will see on the screen the stats which I started with, my coaching and mental stats. And now I will fade over to what they are now. So as you can see, there are some changes. Definitely a few have gone up. It's looking good. And as you will see here, our career stats also. Played 84 games as a manager, won 45, drew 19, lost 20. Goals 427 against 74. Goal difference of plus 53, and we have a win percentage of 53%, which is fantastic, happy with that. I think that's about it to show you guys. So we're going to get into today's game. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully we can get a victory. Definitely need to get a victory. I think we'll all admit that. Just make sure the team is all set up. Need to stick defender in there. Also we have this issue here. Fantastic. Let's get into today's game. Quite nervous for this. Quite nervous because Miss Caliber. We haven't had the best run at the minute. It's clear to see we are struggling at the minute. I don't want to fall further down, further into the chasing pack, because we do have a healthy 7-point lead on them at the minute. So I would like to make sure that at least we're at the bottom of the playoff chasing pack. I don't want to fall into the clutches of battling for relegation in the last couple of games, which is always a possibility if we don't turn this run of form around. But then I suppose when you look, if we win this, we would only be... Oh, get in there. Espen's got a goal. Oh no, it's gone in as an own goal, but it's still a goal. And that puts us up to 5th. And what I was going to say was, if you look, we are still only 9 points off top. So obviously I'm still thinking, right, we need to make sure we don't fall into relegation battle. We need to make sure we play solid. We need to turn this run of form around. But then when you look, we're now up into the playoffs and we're not that far from the top 2. So it's definitely going to be really interesting to see how this season pans out. Are we going to drop away and finish mid-table? Are we going to completely collapse? Or are we going to actually see if we can push for a promotion slot? It's just, who knows? We've gone in 1-0 at half time, guys. We've had 7 shots there, 3, 54% to 46% possession. So let's just see if we can get a victory here, which would be fantastic. Offside there for Salzburg player. It's always nice when your keeper boots along when he's told to pass short. See, and this has all ended in them having an attack. Well away. But none of this should even be happening where we've got it. Because then our keeper booted along, gave it away. That's a prime example of why I like to play short. Zagukas, oh, what a play. What a play there. That is 2-0 to Egerson. And we are getting a victory live for you guys, which is fantastic, especially after the run of form, the ups and downs, the yo-yo season recently. Come on. Oh. Unlucky. I thought we were going to get a third. Now we're 2-0 up. I'm going to actually make a change. Berkland's Matthias is going to come on. Our youngster. Get him some game time. I am genuinely considering playing him a lot more, just because alongside Zagukas in that attack midfield role, nobody's really secured it. The other lads are playing good and they play shocking basically. It's really up and down, so I'm thinking maybe just to run Berkland all the way to the end of the season and just give him a solid run in the team, and it might improve his stats dramatically. Zagukas running with that. Come on. Oh, he's got the goal as well. He has the goal, guys. His first goal of the season. His first goal for Egerson. That's fantastic. That puts us 3-0 up. And then, just because we are 3-0 up, I'm bringing on Tor Knutson, who is the other 16-year-old, to play alongside him. So we have 2 16-year-olds in the attack midfield position. And our left back is slightly unfit. So 10 minutes ago, I'm going to bring on a third 16-year-old to play. It's been one of the things I've done this season, is trying to develop youth. I've said in all the episodes, they've been getting a lot more game time this season, so it's definitely paying off. Obviously at the end of the season we'll have a look to see how the under-19s have done, and if some of the players do need promoting. Espen in the Berksland. Oh, we're 4-0 up. Berksis has got himself his first goal of the season, which is fantastic. Well, let's bring on Esperland at left back, get him some game time again. That's another youngster coming on. I think that's fantastic, especially at home, lads. We're 4-0 up. And the fans are now watching 3 players, all age 16. It's 4-1. 3 players, all age 16, who have come through the Egerton Youth Academy and now on the pitch. I just think it's fantastic. As well as some more. There's a few more players who have come through the academy. I think Espen came through the academy, for example. Oh, he nearly got a goal as I'm talking about him. Come on. So that puts us up in the 5th. Down to 6th goes into the playoffs. Plays 3, 4, 5 and 6 into the playoffs. Obviously the top 2 go up automatic. Espen's running with it. Oh, he feeds it. Oh, Bergsis nearly got his 2nd of the game, 2nd of the season. That's a corner. Larsson's taking it. Come on, Berkland. Don't do anything stupid. Nice, just laid off to Diaz. Fantastic. 4-1. What a victory that is. Very pleased with that, lads. Well done. Well done indeed. Really, really happy. So we're going to check out the schedule and see when you're going to come back and join us. Absolutely delighted with that victory. Really am. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a perfect game to come back for, isn't it? Perfect game to come back for. We have to come back for the derby. We have to come back to play Brina away from home. So we're going to travel up the road. Might even take the train to save some money. So come back and join us as we take on Brina at Brina Stadium in 5 games time.